Clarity family, welcome back to your reading. Today's title is How Does He View You Right Now? Y'all know how we do it over here. I'm about to jump straight into his energy and tell you what's really going on. No fluff, no sugarcoating. And for those of you who want a personal deep dive, remember, I've got that 3 for $33 offer for a limited time. The link is in the description. So it's there if you're ready for that next level clarity. All right, so let's jump into it. Take a moment here and meditate on the 3 cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This is card 1 with the gold glass crystal, card 2, tangerine, and card 3, yellow. All right, so let's get straight into it. Clarity family, welcome back to your reading. Today's title is How Does He View You Right Now? Y'all know how we do it over here. I'm about to jump straight into his energy and tell you exactly what's really going on. No fluff, no sugarcoating. And for those of you who want a personal deep dive, remember, I've got my 3 for $33 offer for a limited time. The link is in the description. There are a lot of things that I cannot share here on YouTube, but baby, I can go deep in a personal reading. Okay, so it's there if you're ready for that next level clarity. All right, so let's jump into this pile's energy. The energy that you are drawn to, pile 1, is the energy of the gold glass crystal and surrender to your soul. This combo is already screaming power shift. You are reclaiming your energy, and he's starting to notice, taking your power back. This man that you're thinking about, honey, he's feeling the change. He is used to your warmth on tap. You know what I mean? But now you're not feeding that dynamic anymore because you've been through a lot. You leveled up and now you're not giving in, period. You got 6 more cards waiting in this pile, and I'm about to break down what's really happening in this connection, not some fairy tale, the real tea. So by the end, I'll give you the total energetic frequency of this situation, not just a little surprise, but a game changer. So stay with me so you don't miss how this energy flips by the last card. So let's go ahead, honey, and pull your first card. And wow, baby, this energy, listen, this card, this energy is going to completely flip the power dynamic. So let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. This is your first card. What is the energy as it does relate to? How does he view you right now? Baby, you got the priest. And listen, the priest came out in reverse. Okay, so let me read the reverse energy. The reverse energy says, violates the trust. Hold up. It says, violate the trust of your spiritual community and seduced by your own spiritual role. Y'all, that's cray. Let's keep this card in reverse. I'm going to put it right here. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to go ahead and pull the second card, and then I'm going to channel the energy of both the priest and this second card coming through. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? And you got the 10th house. Let me point out there are 12 houses in an astrological birth chart. So when the 10th house shows up, baby, this is about the reputation. Honey, his reputation. Okay? So I feel like, anyway, let's just start with the priest in reverse. And then I will channel the energy of the 10th house. Okay. So listen. Like I said, it literally says it violates the trust of the spiritual community and seduced by his own spiritual role. Yeah, that's cray. Because we're going to keep this card in reverse and give you this energy, okay? Listen. The priest energy is this. Here's the priest energy, y'all. And it's scary. I had to just pause on this because it's like, I don't know. Look, this isn't some soft, harmless vibe. Okay, this is that mask off, truth revealed energy. So somebody's been playing holy or righteous on the outside, but the reverse priest is exposing how they've been moving behind the scenes. So this is about violated trust, seduction by their own power and reputation on the line. Okay, that's what this energy is. Now let's go ahead and look at the 10th house with the reputation. When the 10th house shows up in a reading, it's not random. Out of all 12 houses in astrology, the 10th rules status, public image, career moves, and the way the world sees you. So tie this to the priest energy in reverse. What I'm seeing is a man whose public mask and private behavior don't line up. So he's worried about how he's being perceived, but Spirit is showing us that his reputation is under review. So for you, this means that you are finally seeing behind the image. You are not failing. You are not falling for the presentation anymore. You're clocking his real character. And that shifts puts you back. It puts you back in your power. Okay? So stay with me, because as we pull the next cards, I'm going to show you how this 10th house energy and that reverse priest collide and what it means for how he's about to act and how you should respond. Okay, so let's go. All right. And this is your third card and message coming through. What is the energy as it does relate? What's coming through? Gaslighting you, honey. And the card says, I have been lying to and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. Y'all, don't that make you mad when somebody playing with you and playing in your face? Don't that just make you so damn mad? Listen. So Spirit is confirming for you right now that you were never the problem. All those moments where you second guessed yourself, he was twisting the story because he couldn't face his own truth. This is the mask falling off. This is that moment where your intuition gets validated and his behavior gets exposed. And it's sitting right next to the priest in reverse, baby. And with the 10th house reputation energy we just pulled. Okay? So you already know. Look. You already know this story is about to get even deeper as we pull the next cards. Let's go. All right. What is the energy as it does relate? Thank you, Spirit. What's coming through, y'all? And you got the ocean jasper, but it's coming out in reverse. But it says, schedule yourself in. The ocean jasper crystal in reverse says, schedule yourself in. Let me tell you what that means, coming out in reverse. Look, here's the thing. Y'all, thank you, Spirit. Instead of you carving out time for yourself, okay, you have been pouring into everybody else, running on empty, putting your own needs last. The reverse ocean jasper is Spirit saying that enough. Pull your energy back. Block out time for you. Stop overgiving. Because this card right here is your permission slip to protect your calendar, your mental space, and your heart. Because when you do, you stop feeding the dynamic that allowed gaslighting. And it allowed the priest in reverse energy to thrive. Okay? Let me say that again for the clarity family in the back. This card right here is your permission slip to protect your calendar, your mental space, and your heart. When you do, you stop feeding the dynamic that allowed gaslighting and priest energy in reverse energy to thrive. This is how you shift the whole vibration. Okay? Y'all. Yes, so let's go ahead and pull your next card and see where the energy is headed. Because when I tell you, all right, Spirit is not playing. No. Look, Mercury's coming out in reverse. A lot of the cards are in reverse. This is Mercury in reverse. Okay? And it says cosmic communication. Mercury does rule over Virgo and Gemini. Okay? But let me, girl, when this Mercury in reverse, this is a synchronicity, y'all. Look, because here's the thing. Let's break this down. Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. It's about messages, conversation, travel, social media, DMs, and the way thoughts move between people. So when you see Mercury reversed, Spirit is saying miscommunication is real. And someone's been twisting words, withholding information, and trying to manage the narrative. The silence is loud. So instead of clear conversation, you're getting mixed signals, delayed text, or no follow through. Honey, and guess what? You are being guided here. Okay? You are being guided here to step back and listen to your inner voice first. Don't chase clarity from someone who benefits from keeping you confused. This card ties right back into the priest reversed, the 10th house reputation energy, the gaslighting card, and the ocean jasper reversed. The pattern is clear. Spirit is pulling your receipts and showing you exactly where the breakdown in honesty and communication has been. So stay with me, because by the time we pull the final card, I'm going to break down the total energetic frequency of this entire situation and show you what's about to shift next. Okay, let's go. This is your final message before the total energetic frequency. Let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Okay. Let's see what we got, honey. Look, mask. The mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. We not surprised. Gaslighting is literally on the mask card. Look, y'all, Spirit Snatcher edges today. Wigs are flying. Period. Wigs flying. Y'all. Honey. We are not surprised, right? Because gaslighting has been woven through every card we pulled in this pile. And now Spirit is literally throwing the mask on the table. This is the mask off moment. This is the reveal, the part where everything you suspected about his behavior, the pretending, the mixed signals, the manipulation, Spirit is confirming it all. Snatch your edges, honey. Wigs are flying. This isn't just a subtle hint. This is a full-on confirmation of what your intuition already told you. Okay. Now stay right here, because we're about to lay out the total energetic frequency of this entire connection, how all these cards weave together and what it means for you for your next move. Okay? So let's go. All right, Clarity family. We got the priest in reverse, violated trust, seduced by his own power, the 10th house, the reputation, public image, the gaslighting card, I lied to you, you were not crazy, the ocean jasper reversed, spirit telling you to schedule yourself in and stop overgiving, Mercury reversed, cosmic communication is blocked, which equals mixed signals, and now the mask, pretend, delude, and gaslight. When you weave all of that together, Spirit is saying loud and clear, this connection has been built on you giving more than you are receiving, while someone hides behind a persona. This is your confirmation that you are not crazy. You are not imagining the mixed messages, and you are done feeding the cycle. The total frequency is power shift. It's you pulling your energy back. And guess what? He sees it. He recognizes it. He sees you leveling up. Oh, the glow up is real for him as he watches you. Okay? So this is about putting yourself first and allowing Spirit to show you who is real and who is not. And as you do that, the people who can't match your honesty, they fall away. And the space opens for someone who truly shows up. Okay? So your next move isn't chasing. It's standing in your glow up, reclaiming your time, and letting the truth do what the truth does. So if you're ready to see how this exact energy plays out in your situation, your life, your career, your relationships, I've got my 3 for $33 reading special still up. You can ask any 3 questions, okay? It's still up before a limited time. The link is in the description. It's there if you're ready for your own clarity on this relationship, your next relationship, your money, okay, your career. Or if you just need some coaching, I'm here. Clarity family, thank you for letting me tap in with you today. Keep your crown on, keep your standards high, and keep your power where it belongs with you. Clarity family, welcome back to your reading. Today's title is, How Does He View You Right Now? Pile 2. I'm about to tap straight into his energy and tell you the truth about how he's seeing you right now. The stuff he would never say out loud. No sugarcoating, okay? And real quick, before we start, I've got my 3 for $33 reading special still open for a limited time. The link is in the description. In a personal reading, I can share way more detail than I can here on YouTube. It's a lot of stuff I can't say here on YouTube, but I can tell you in a personal reading, okay? Such as names, dates, direct timelines, the raw energy of your person. So if you're ready for that, grab the link while it's still there. All right, let's jump into pile 2. Your energy pulled you here to the tangerine glass crystal. And your first card says, care for yourself. Here's the tea. While he's over there trying to figure you out, Spirit is telling you to make yourself the priority. This card is showing me that he sees you as somebody who's finally putting herself first. And it's got him shook. Okay, because he is used to you pouring into him. And now you are pouring into you. So right from the jump, he's feeling the shift. He's clocking that glow. that distance, that self-care energy. And he's realizing he no longer has unlimited access to your time or your heart. And listen, you got 6 more cards waiting in this pile. So as I pull each one, I'm going to tell you what's really going on, what's under the mask, and what's next for you, and exactly how this man is going to move. Okay? So listen, stay with me, because at the end, I will give you the total energetic frequency of this pile, the full download of what's about to happen in this connection, and how you can play it. This is where the truth hits different. So let's go ahead and pull your first card. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate what's coming through? All right, you got the Samaritan in reverse coming through. Samaritan says, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. It's the shadow attribute of the Samaritan. Okay, and I'm gonna read that energy, but first I'm gonna pull your second card, and then I'll read both of those energies together. You also got the 4th house. This is an astrological birth chart in your astrological birth chart, baby. When the 4th house comes through, this is like about the past. Maybe this is somebody in your past, or maybe you are still reeling over past interactions with this person or whatever. It's about the family, the home, the roots. Okay? The 4th house, baby, it also rules over the zodiac sign of Cancer. So it's home, family, the past. It's also about your inner feelings. Okay, so, but let me just tell you the energy that I'm picking up with the Samaritan, and then I'm going to share what's coming through with the 4th house. All right. Okay, y'all. The Samaritan shadow attribute literally says exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. In other words, this is the person who does good deeds, but keeps a scorecard or expects a medal for simply showing up. That's the shadow Samaritan energy. Okay? So, and then the 4th house, you got here, like I said, in astrology, the 4th house rules the home, family, the roots, a past, your inner emotional world. It's the Cancer house, the house of where you came from, what feels safe, and the deep emotional patterns that keep repeating. Okay, so when I read these two together, here is the vibe that Spirit is handing you. This isn't just about some random act of kindness. This is about a pattern from your past. Somebody connected to family, home life, or long-term emotional roots who wanted credit, control, or leverage for the help they gave you, right? It's like Spirit saying, check the fine print. Who are you still feeling obligated to? Who's been keeping score? Because this card combo is about you releasing that old pattern and refusing to be guilt-tripped or manipulated by someone who presents themselves as the Good Samaritan, but behind the scenes is fishing for recognition. The 4th house tells you this is probably tied to old conditioning or even a past relationship that felt like home. Stay tuned, because as we keep pulling cards, Spirit is going to show you exactly how this energy is shifting and how you can free yourself from it once and for all. All right, so let's go. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate to how does this man see you? How does he see you? Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you right now? Need time to heal. And the card says, right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you. This is about me. And this is exactly how he sees you. Just like this. He know you're not playing. You're not playing no more. Let me tell you one thing for sure. You have taken back your power, but girl, and he knows it. He knows that you are not entertaining half energy anymore. Mm-mm. You are not letting anybody drain you, and you are not going to bend just to keep him comfortable. Let me tell you one thing. This is about a man looking at you and realizing that you shifted into like self-respect and self-love. So he's seeing someone who's not accessible the way you used to be. Someone who is putting herself first, healing, glowing up, and it's got him all in his feelings. Okay. Yes, it does. Stay right here because as we pull the next cards, I'm going to show you how he's going to act once he sees you in this energy and what the total energetic frequency of this connection really is. So let's go. All right. What is the energy? As it does relate, what is coming through? All right, we got the garnet in reverse. Ignite your passion. The garnet crystal, Garnet, says ignite your passion. Y'all, but it's in reverse. Okay, that part. So upright, the garnet says ignite your passion. That's upright, okay? So yeah, it's that fiery, go after his stone. But in reverse, Spirit is telling you to stop pouring fire into the wrong place. This is the universe saying, pull your energy back, cool down, and save your passion for people and projects that pour back into you. This isn't you losing your spark. This is you redirecting your spark. So it's like Spirit saying, don't let somebody else's drama drain your flame. Let it build inside you until you're ready to put it into what actually feeds your soul. And tied to all the other cards we pulled, the Samaritan reversed, the fourth house, need time to heal. This is confirmation that your passion isn't gone. It's recharging while you heal and while the truth about this connection is revealed. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull your next card as it does relate to how does he view you right now? What is the energy as it does relate? And you got the Hanged Man. All right, so the Hanged Man came down upright. Let's see what the energy is saying. Thank you, Spirit. Listen. Okay, this is powerful because the Hanged Man upright isn't punishment. It's the card of pause, perspective, and surrender. So it's about taking a step back, shifting your view, and letting things realign instead of forcing them. So when we're talking about how he sees you, Spirit is showing me that he sees you as someone who's pulled back to get clarity. Someone who's not chasing, someone who's hanging in her own lane until she knows what's real. And it's almost like he's looking at you thinking, she's not moving. She's not reacting. She's not letting me pull her strings anymore. That's exactly the energy of the Hangman upright. Self-control, patience, and power and pause. You're not stuck. You're strategic. And he feels that. Stay with me because we're about to wrap this pile with the total energetic frequency. And I'm going to show you how all these cards Samaritan reversed, fourth house, need time to heal, Garnet reversed, and now the Hanged Man, how they all weave together to show what's about to happen next in this connection. So let's go. All right. Your final card. What is the energy as it does relate? You got Coffin. And the card says endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Now don't freak out because you see the Coffin card. A lot of people do. But it's not that at all. Listen, this isn't about death. This is about closing out a cycle that was draining you so you can finally step into the next level of your life. Okay? So Spirit is literally saying that endings are the door to your freedom. And tied to everything else we pulled, the Samaritan reverse, the fourth house, need time to heal, Garnet reverse, and the Hanged Man. This is the confirmation that your pause, your self-care, and your boundaries are creating space for something completely new. And listen, we're about to get into the total energetic frequency of this entire pile and how all these cards weave together, what this man is really showing you, and what Spirit wants you to do next. So let's go. All right. Clarity family. This is the total energetic frequency of your pile 2 reading. We pulled the Samaritan in reverse. Help with strings attached. The fourth house is the home, the roots, and the past. And need time to heal. You're focused on self-love. The Garnet reverse, redirecting your passion. The Hanged Man upright, which is power and pause. And finally, the Coffin, which is endings bring new beginnings. When you put all of this together, Spirit is saying loud and clear, you're closing out a cycle of overgiving and emotional scorekeeping, healing your inner foundation and pulling your energy back so you can rise. This man sees you as someone who's no longer available on demand, no longer falling for manipulation, and no longer feeding his ego. He's watching you glow, watching you pause, and feeling the door close on an old dynamic. So that's why his energy feels unsettled, because you're shifting into growth, change, liberation, and transition. This is not about loss. It's about freedom. The total frequency here is power reclaimed, boundaries respected, new chapter loading. Stay rooted in your self-care. Keep your passion directed towards what actually feeds you, and let Spirit bring in people who match this new vibration. So that's when the love, money, and opportunities aligned with your healing will show up. And if you're ready to see how this exact energy plays out in your own life, your career, relationships, and next moves, I've still got my 3 for $33 special for a limited time. The link is in the description. In a personal reading, I can go into details and timelines, a lot of stuff that I cannot share here on YouTube. Clarity family, thank you for letting me tap into your energy today. Keep your crown on, keep your standards high, and keep your power where it belongs, with you. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome back to your reading. Today's title is, How Does He View You Right Now? Pile 3. Y'all already know how we do it over here. I'm about to tap into his energy and drag it if it needs dragging. We're going to find out what he's thinking, how he's feeling, and what's really going on behind the mask. But before we dive in, real quick, I've got my 3 for $33 reading special still up for a limited time. The link is in the description. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this up, but in a personal reading, I can go into names, dates, timelines, and things that I can't say here on YouTube. So if you're ready for your own clarity, grab it while it's there. All right, so let's jump straight into pile 3. Your energy pulled you here to the yellow glass crystal, and the card Whispers of Your Soul. So this combo is already screaming intuitive glow up vibes. Okay, Spirit is telling me right off the bat that your soul is whispering and he feels it. You're not the same person he used to know. You're listening to your own guidance. Okay, you're listening now, and that's got him shook. He feels the distance. He feels you leveling up. Look, you got 6 more cards to go in this pile. And as I pull each card, I'm going to tap deeper into his real thoughts, his hidden feelings, and what's about to happen next between you. By the end, I'll give you the total energetic frequency of this whole situation, the full download, so you can move smart. All right, so let's go. Let's go ahead and pull your first card. What is the energy as it does relate what's coming through? And you got the Avenger. And the Avenger is coming out reversed. It's reversed. And the shadow energy of this card says resorting to violence in the name of a cause. That's your first card. And of course, I am going to channel that energy. But first, I'm going to go ahead and move here and pull your second card. See what it says. And then we'll channel both cards together. We will channel both. You got, oh my goodness, a semi-sextile in reverse. Honey, a semi-sextile is an aspect between energies and planets in your astrological birth chart. But I'm going to tell you, when the card comes out reverse, it's a whole nother story. Usually I'll tell you about it. But let's go ahead and start with the Avenger. And then we'll move straight to the semi-sextile energy. All right. So, honey, listen. So this isn't some noble Avenger upright. This is the person who wants to right a wrong, but does it in a messy, reactive way. In the context of how he views you, Spirit is showing me that he's seeing you as someone who won't let him play victim or hero anymore. He is starting to feel like the power dynamic he had is slipping. And instead of stepping up, he may be sliding into blame, projection, or dramatic gestures just to get your attention. Okay? He's going to be doing some crazy stuff just to get your attention. Now, you also got the semi-sextile in reverse. In astrology, a semi-sextile is the aspect between planets, one sign apart. It's subtle, awkward energy, right? That requires adjustment to flow. Now, when it's reversed, it's a whole different story. It's Spirit saying that the connection is out of sync. It's out of sync right now. And so the adjustments aren't happening. They are not happening. The energies aren't lining up. And you're feeling the tension instead of the flow. Okay? So we got the Avenger reversed and the semi-sextile reversed coming out at the same time. At the same time. Listen. This is just showing how he's really viewing you right now. Right? And, yeah, let's go ahead and pull your third card. Let's get your third card out here because this is going to tell us a whole lot. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? And you got ghosted. He says, I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. Boy, bye. Okay. You see this mess? Yeah. So here's the tea. Spirit is confirming exactly what you've been feeling. This man has been pulling disappearing acts, retreating instead of facing you like an adult. He may say it's to clear his head, but with the Avenger reversed and the semi-sextile reverse sitting on the table, what we're really seeing is a pattern of avoidance plus drama. So he feels you shifting. He feels your glow up. And instead of rising to the level of your new boundaries, he's ghosting and spinning it as I needed space. That's classic reversed Avenger plus reverse semi-sextile energy. Can't handle the heat. So he steps out of the kitchen. Stay right here because as we pull the next cards, we're going to see whether this ghosting energy is temporary or permanent and what spirit is showing you about your next move. So by the time we get to the last card, you'll have the total energetic frequency of this whole situation. So let's go. All right. What is the energy as it does relate? You got the angelite. It says support is all around you. Baby, you ain't got to worry about your haters, your naysayers, or your doubters, because why? You are guided, loved, and supported. This angel light crystal confirms it, honey. It confirms it. Spirit don't play about you. Okay? Listen, honey, this is Spirit stepping in to remind you that you don't have to stress about nobody, your haters, your name, or even your doubters. Why? Because you are guided, loved, and supported. This angel light crystal is literally your confirmation. All the shadow energy we've been pulling, the Avenger reversed, the semi-sextile reversed, ghosted, that's their mess. Angel light is your message. It's Spirit saying that while they are over there playing games, you are being held up by divine protection and real support. This is your permission slip to exhale, to let go of the fear, and to know that you are not walking this path alone. The universe is already lining up people, opportunities, and protection around you while you heal and glow up. Yes. All right. So let's go ahead and pull your next card and see where the energy is headed. Thank you, Spirit. You got 2 more cards to go. This card says 10 of Wands. Honey, the 10 of Wands. He's burdened. He's feeling overloaded and demanded. Right? There are demands on his you already know what I'm saying. Look, y'all. It's crazy. Here it is. Honey, the 10 of Wands is pure burden energy. This is someone feeling overloaded, overdemanded, weighed down. So his aura is literally heavy right now. Too many responsibilities, too many lies to keep straight, too much pressure trying to maintain his image while you pulled your energy back. This card is showing you that he's not in control like he used to be. He's under the weight of his own choices and the demands he has created. And it ties right back into the Avenger reversed, the semi-sextile reversed, ghosted, and angel-like cards. Because Spirit is showing you that while you are being supported, he's being pressed. Okay. Stay with me because we only got 1 more card to pull before I give you the total energetic frequency of this entire situation and what it means for your next move. So let's go. All right. Here we go. Okay. What is the energy as it does relate what's coming through? And you got kisses, unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. This is your energy, baby. This is you. This is what's in your vortex. And guess what? He's in his feelings about it. He don't want nobody loving you. He don't want nobody kissing on you. No, not at all. So here's the thing. Real love, real affection, balanced giving and receiving. Spirit is showing you what's waiting for you on the other side of all that shadow energy that we've been talking about. And guess what? He's in his feelings about it. Like I said, he doesn't want anybody else loving you. He doesn't want anyone else kissing you. He doesn't want to see you move on, because deep down he knows that while he's over there juggling burdens and masks, you are aligning with the kind of love he can't give you in his current state. This is the card that confirms that you are not just walking away from something, you're walking toward what's meant for you. Unconditional love, healthy affection, balanced partnership. Okay? So stay right here, because I'm now about to break down the total energetic frequency of this entire pile. How all these cards weave together and what it means for you next. All right, so let's go. Let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Clarity family. We pull the Avenger reversed, which is shadow, justice, and messy reactions. Semi-sextile reversed, energies are not aligning. Ghosted, disappearing acts. The angel light with support is all around you. And the 10 of Wands is a burden and overload. And finally, kisses. Kisses, honey. Unconditional love and affection waiting for you. Now, when you put it all together, Spirit is saying loud and clear, you have stopped feeding a chaotic, avoidant dynamic. He's heavy under his own burdens while you are moving into support, self-care, and the vibration of real love. This man sees you as somebody he can't control, can't gaslight, can't breadcrumb anymore. He's watching you shift from being accessible to being untouchable. And that's why he's ghosting, feeling overwhelmed, and in his feelings about who else might love you. Because he knows you are aligning with the level of affection and reciprocity he can't give you in his current state. The total frequency here is end of cycle, power reclaimed, real love on the horizon. This isn't about losing, it's about graduating. You're stepping out of a scarcity love into balanced giving and receiving. Exactly what that Kisses card showed you. If you're ready to see how this energy specifically plays out in your life, career, or relationships, I've still got my 3 for $33 special for a limited time. You can ask me any 3 questions about your career, your love life, your money, or just if you just need guidance, I'm here for you. The link is in the description. In a personal reading, I can go into timelines, details, and share things with you that I cannot share here on YouTube. Clarity family, thank you for letting me tap into your energy today. Keep your crown on, keep your boundaries strong, and keep walking towards the love and life you deserve.